I want to make this video briefly to address some things that have been going on in the past few days with the crypto. Let me just change this light here. With the Wolves of Crypto channel and something regarding Crypto Ball, a token that I've been in a sponsored video with a few days ago. Now, Crypto Ball turned out to be a scam, and we were well aware of that. In fact, we posted on Twitter, Telegram, and YouTube 36 hours before it turned out to be a scam that this was probably a scam and that you should sell out of the coin if you did purchase the coin. I also advocated during the sponsored video that was only on my channel for 7 hours because I realized it was a scam, that you should do your own research, especially given it's a sponsored project. My words were, do your own research. This is a sponsored project. You should take it with a grain of salt. Okay, so, I think that it is irrational that I'm being blamed for this situation by a certain few members in the community, but that's just how it is. That's how people want to be. When money is involved, people turn into bitter people. And I want to make it abundantly clear that, I know some people try to throw back what I just said on me. When money is involved, you turn into a bitter person. I returned the sponsored funds from the video because the last thing I want on my channel is to be targeted by scammers, okay? When you have people like the Crypto Ball developers who are clearly running a rug pull, you want to be as nice as possible to distance yourself from the project so your channel doesn't get targeted by scam attacks. Even by making this video right now, I'm exposing myself to being targeted by those attacks, but I feel like it is necessary to clear up the reputation of my community. I want to make it abundantly clear that I distance myself and the Wolfpack and informed everyone on all of my platforms that this was probably a scam 36 hours before it turned out to be a scam. And if you sold, even if you do, I'm not aware of anyone who actually bought the token. I haven't heard of anyone who bought the token, but saying in a hypothetical scenario you did, if you sold when I told you that this was a scam, you still would have been in a 50% profit. So from what I'm seeing, the only negative thing that has happened here is the kind of sentimental aspect. Nothing actually factually played out that harmed anyone. And what I will say though, and the reason why I'm making this video mainly, and also to address something else after I say this, is because I will not be doing sponsored content for microcap tokens anymore, especially microcap tokens that have only been around for like less than a month. I think it's not because I'm regretful of what happened, but mainly because it's too risky for the reputation of my channel. I can't continue to kind of risk my channel's reputation over a microcap token, even though I would never actually do a sponsored video for something I didn't partially believe in. Now, you have to keep in mind that I actually thought Crypto Ball token was a good project. I was mistaken, right? And I immediately went back and fixed up my errors there once I realized that mistake. But I guarantee you guys, and I if you don't trust me, that's up to you, but I would never, ever, ever do a sponsored video on a coin that I didn't think have a chance of surviving or being utilized in the real world. Now, the thing is though, that doesn't account for me making a mistake and not seeing, a rug pull where it is. That's when it comes up to, not to be, dismissive, but it comes to the investor, the person who's investing in that token, to do that research for themselves. It is not necessarily my responsibility, or it is not fully my responsibility to make your investment decisions for you and determine whether something is safe for you to invest in. You should be doing that yourself. I understand some of the responsibility falls on me, and that's why I immediately, when I realized it was a mistake, immediately blocked it out and distanced Wolves of Crypto from it entirely. I have some people on Twitter here who would say, well, not some, but like literally 2 people, specifically one person who I'm not going to name them because there's no point, but who say things like, well, it's a bad look for the channel. You're a scammer. Why would you just turning into Big Boy Crypto, who's just advertising undisclosed scams? And what I would say to them is that that's not necessarily the case at all. And I did block one of those people on Twitter, and that was not because of the accusations they made, but because for over around 3 to 4 months, this person has been a pest who's constantly provoking me and misquoting me on my opinions and predictions in the market. And this was the final straw, being called a scammer by this person. So what I would say, guys, is that if you're seeing this video for the first time, if you're potentially unaware of what's happened in the last 3 days, it's really just what I explained to you. I did a sponsored video. The sponsored video turned out to be a rug pull. Before it was rug pulled, I clearly called it out on all my platforms that it was a rug pull, and I distanced myself from the project. And now the resolution of that is that I will not be doing sponsored videos on microcap tokens in the future. And so what I would say is that this is me trying to tell you and trying to enforce what most of you would already believe, that I'm an honest person. I don't wish to cause harm to anyone in this community, and I don't wish to harm the reputation of this community. And due to that, I will not be doing this again in the future. I think that unless a project is 100% soundly safe and has proven longevity in the market, I won't be doing a sponsored video on that coin, even if it is promising in terms of fundamentals like Crypto Ball actually was. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope you kind of understand my perspective and the situation. If you were unaware to it previously, I hope you take the time to actually consider what I've been saying in this video, rather than just hearing the word rug pull and getting scared. You know, this is me trying to tell you that in order to better this channel in the future, I will not be making sponsored content on micro-capped coins that are potentially high risk. I'm trying to benefit you by saying this, and so I hope you take that into consideration. But ultimately, you know, it was a good call, you know, not to boast, but it was a good call by me. You know, I potentially saved hundreds of community members within the Crypto Ball community of losing their funds after realizing this is a scam. And again, I would like to emphasize that I had no financial gain from any of this situation. I returned the funds back to the scammers because I didn't want the channel to be targeted in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope we don't have to make a video like this again. Thanks.